Hi there everyone, I'm Danny, and welcome to this episode of All Monsters Go to Space. Today I'm bringing you a video requested by dracokaiser on the Thai Kinnaree. These beings are found throughout different places in Asia. They feature throughout Hinduism and Buddhism and are known for their grace, beauty, and love of dance and music. The most common depiction of Kinnarees are of beings with the top half of a human and the bottom half of a bird, although they can vary slightly in appearance. In many places they are depicted with golden jewelry decorating their upper body. So let's start with where they may have come from originally, India. There is one description of a Kinnaree in the Vishnuhammatara that says they are more of a centaur with the lower half of a horse rather than a bird. In the Jatakas, they are a type of fairy who go around in a coupled pairing symbolizing love and devotion. The Chanda Kinnara Jataka story tells the tale of the devotion a Kinnaree has for her Kinnara husband, who is hurt. She seeks out Indra and brings him to her husband so that Indra can cure him. A common theme throughout most of the Jatakas is of them being said to be innocent and of no harm to anyone or anything. They have a love for dance and music. The female Kinnarees beat drums, and the male Kinnaras play the lute. They also hop like birds. Jataka 481 talks of how they were caught, caged, and presented to kings for them to enjoy, like parrots. In the Kumarasambhava by Kalidasa, Kinnaree are said to hail from the Himalayas, the hills of Pandaraka, Gantamanda, Malanagiri, Tirikutaka, and Kandabapata. I am sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciations of these words. In the Jataka number 540, it tells the tale of a Kinnaree who nursed a baby whilst its parents were out in the woods. In some stories it says that they would help humans in their time of need. These beings could be very gentle and tender-hearted. If they did wear anything, other than the jewelry mentioned earlier, it was said to be flowers and garlands. They would eat the pollen and make perfumes from them too. In this attire they can be found, in sculpture form, adorning stupas, a type of burial mound, an old form of Buddhist architecture said to hold Buddha's ashes. Now let's jump over to Thailand. They are young, angelic-like women. The lower half is still that of a bird, but they have the ability to travel between the mystical world and our own. In the tale of Prince Sudana, the Bodhisattva married the Kinnaree Manora. This story is titled Panastataka, and it was penned by the Buddhist monk Chiang Mai in approximately 1450 to 1470 AD. You can find sculptures of these beings around the Wat Phra Kaew in Bangkok, all made of gold. Some have obvious wings on their lower halves and more animalistic faces, while others have human faces and a tail. Over in Tibet, they are called Shengsheng or Miamchi. They are, again, a chimera of a bird/human hybrid, although sometimes they may be a bird with only a human head. They are the epitome of enlightened activity. They are still music lovers though, using cymbals here. In the Philippines, they mean ethereal and androgynous beauty, and the devotion of a lover. In 1981, a golden artifact was unearthed in Surigao, and they were embossed on some gold pieces dating back to the pre-colonial period. Again, they are tender-hearted, avid dancers and musicians, but they tend to only dance for their lovers. In Indonesia, again they come in pairs. They either have human heads on a bird's body, or a human body with bird legs. Together they would guard the tree of life, Kalpataru, and in some stories, a small amount of treasure in a jar. Depictions of these Kinnaree are found in a few places throughout this country, in the Pawan, Savi, Prambanan, Sewu Mendut, and Borobudur temples. Something to note is that the reliefs in the Savi temple have a more unique depiction. Instead of a bird's body or lower half, they have wings sprouting out their bodies like an angel. In Cambodia, the females are Kinnaree, while their male counterparts are Kinnar, but the most commonly depicted are the women, like in most places. Here they are more mischievous, and feature as a character in ballets, like the Robam Kinnaree, where they frolic in a lotus pond. And last but not least, a few interesting little bits of info from Burma. The females are Kinnayi, and the males are Kinnaya. The Buddhists here believe that the Kinnaree are one of the 108 symbols that could be found in Buddha's footprints. Kinnaree are the symbol of the Karenni people, and the Myanmar Academy Awards trophy is actually a figure shaped like a Kinnaree. There is also an ancient string instrument from India called a Kinnaree veena. It is a tube zither with 3 hollow gourds attached, made of a hollowed out stick. One last thing to note is that, although there isn't much about this that I could find, there are some cases where the Kinnaree is believed to be vampiric. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video, in the comments and on Twitter. Bye!